we are going to have question and answer, and we are also going to have talent. So, ladies and gentlemen, over here.
Over here in the booth, ladies and gentlemen, question and answer. This is your finalist number 6. This is Lawanda Jackson. Lawanda, I will remind you that the camera, Kourtney Productions is over here, so smile for the camera too. And I'll try to stay out of your way, guys. Okay. Ooh, I'm putting up, but you look absolutely fabulous. You feeling good?
Feeling real good.
You should. You're a finalist. You're absolutely fabulous. Now, Lawanda, in your bio, you mean to that whole entire middle production clinic, the judges couldn't squat, do this, or... Oh!
Don't you feel?
Well, honey, somebody did him by the hand, he's blind.
Okay.
But I gotta tell you, contestants, he does think that you all sound wonderful and you sound just like the people that made the records. Okay, now, Rachel. Ready now? Okay. Oh, that was quick, honey. That's fabulous. Okay. Now, Lawanda. Okay. Send just a little bit this way. Y'all going to get her back. Just pretend she's Greek for a minute. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen and judges, if you're ready, you stated in your bio that as a performer, you have traveled to many exotic destinations, have been on television, and in the movie Miss Congeniality 2. What do you prefer, performing live for audiences or performing behind the camera, and why? You stated in your bio, you've been to many exotic destinations, and that's led you to be on television, that's led you to be in the movie Miss Congeniality 2. Now, what do you prefer, performing live for audiences or performing behind the camera, and why? Ladies and gentlemen and judges, finalist number 6, Lawanda Jackson.
Thank you. In response to the question, I have to say my heart is with an audience. Let me tell you why. Because when we go out and perform as female impersonators around the world in every different language, the applause and the smiles and their hearts are all the same. I have to say it out of the
Thank you, Lawanda. Hurricane.
Electra.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, let's try to step it up a little, okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Are you ready over there with talent?
I believe we are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, in talent. You are going to give it up. Are you ready? In talent, let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is finalist number 1. Please welcome to the stage, the Princess.
Activate sequence 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Houston, we have a problem.
My bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my life. It's lovely out in space.
Big round of applause for Electra, another one of our finalists.
Thank you. And I'm your finalist number 7, Miss Erika Norell. And cameras over here too, and I get to see lots of ass tonight. Okay, now Erika, you look lovely. I'm very proud of you and being one of your sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, and Erika, are all the judges there? All right. You said in your bio that you are a former Miss Florida FFI, Miss Gay USofA, Miss Continental. Out of all of your national titles, which is your favorite and why? You stated in your bio that you are a former Miss Florida FFI, a former Miss Gay USofA, and a former Miss Continental. Out of all of your national titles, which is your favorite and why? Ladies and gentlemen, judges, finalist number 7, Miss Erika Norell.
Thank you, Thank you. I have to say that I'm very honored to be representing you this evening. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, judges. My name is Erika Norell. I'm finalist number 7 this evening. Out of those 3 titles, I have to say each one holds a special place in my heart. Miss Florida FFI was the first big national title that I won. And of course, it's very dear to my heart because I am from Florida and I grew up admiring the girls that have been former Miss Floridas, including Electra, of course. And so that holds a special place in my heart for that reason. Miss Continental was something that I worked very, very hard for. It took me a few years to win, and once I won it, it was a wonderful experience. And Miss Gay USofA was something that I won on my first try, so that was like a major shock, and I was very happy to win that as well. Each one of those titles represents something different, a different type of entertainment, a different type of venue, a different type of person that they look for, a different kind of representative. So I have the opportunity to entertain different types of crowds throughout the year when I go back as a former to these national pageants. And that has to be the title that is my favorite, just being Erika Norell. That is my favorite title because Erika Norell is just coming here and everything I love you, and that's what I like to do. Thank you very much, and I'm going to have a
Hurricane, from this angle, you look absolutely fabulous. You look like an elliptical spotlight, one of those roller scan things. And I must say, it looks good on you. Miss Hurricane Summers.
I feel like I'm stuck with peas on frozen food. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a list of them, but we do have a lot of guest entertainers and a lot of title holders and guest entertainers. Please give them a big round of applause. I don't have a list, but I want to thank you all for coming to show your support. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, in our talent competition, this is finalist number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Catia Lee Love.
December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Every night while I'm undressing, say my prayers and lightly confessing, I can hear hot licks from the set of drums upstairs. But I couldn't be Charles, he isn't there. Johnny's overseas, we know not where. Believe it or not, every night on the dot, I can hear a tenor drum say, tick-tack. When's that character coming back? When's that kid in the GI Lee gonna choo-choo down the track? Pour on me, I'm beats to be, and I'm ready to start to run. Look at these sticks trying to pick out the licks. They're covered with an inch of dust. Beat me dust. Tick-tack. When's that character coming back? When's that boy with the jumping jaw gonna launch that last attack? If you roll like a drumstick, chewing on a gum stick, Jack will soon have a Japanese turkey like some long music band. Tick-tack. When's that character coming back? When's that boy with the jumping jaw gonna launch that last attack? If you roll like a drumstick, chewing on a gum stick, Jack will soon have a Japanese turkey like some long music band. Tick-tack. 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 When's that character coming back home? He was a big showman in a Chicago play. He had a cookie shop and no one else could play. He was a top man and he's trapped. A man number came up and he was on the draft. He's in the army now. He's on early. He's a boogie woogie do boy, somebody be. They don't know you before his uncle was Sam. They really brought him down because he could not jam. They hadn't seemed to understand. He was the next to the captain when I left the band. And now the company jumps when he was reveille. He's a boogie woogie do boy, somebody be. He was a page of the bar. He boogie rhythm, he can roll around. There's a bass guitar is playing with him. And the company jumps when he was reveille. He's a boogie woogie do boy, somebody be. He was some boogie woogie do boy, somebody be. And when he plays boogie woogie do, he was busy as a little to me. And when he plays, he made his own jumping to the bar. He's a boogie woogie do boy, somebody be.
Back to question and answer. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting finalist number 8. This is Camille Simpson. You're absolutely fabulous, Camille. And there's a camera over there, and you're looking at my ass this time. Okay. Hey, Charlie, you look wonderful. I'm so proud of you. You're the daughter of my mama, and I love her, and I love you. Okay. Finalist number 8, Camille. In your bio, you stated that one of your biggest dreams is to become National Entertainer of the Year. What have you done to accomplish this dream? I'll read it again. In your bio, you stated that one of your biggest dreams is to become National Entertainer of the Year. What have you done to accomplish this dream? Ladies and gentlemen and judges, finalist number 8, Camille Simpson.
Thank you, Roger. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My distinguished fellow judges, I'm your contestant number 8, Camille Simpson, representing Missouri EOI. To respond to the question, what have I done? It's simple. I've done 3 things to help me with the task of becoming your next National Entertainer of the Year. I have become a spectator, a participator, and an evaluator. In 1995, I had came to the pageant, I spectated. I had realized that this was the perfect system for me. Then, in 1996, I participated. By participating, I learned what it takes to be a success in this system. Then I evaluated. By evaluating, I participated. I learned what I was doing wrong and found out what I needed